Hello everybody, welcome. So I am making a swag for you today. I have a 30-inch pine teardrop swag. I'm going to use that. I have some leftover mesh I'm going to use up. Hello, welcome. Let me get rid of this off of the screen. So I'm going to use this up. I cut these at 20 inches. We're going to make a little messy ruffle with that. I am going to be adding sunflowers. I have 2 bushes of those that I got from Hobby Lobby, and this one also came from Hobby Lobby. I call them little mini sunflowers. They're probably called like little black-eyed Susans, something like that. I don't know the names of flowers, so we just call them whatever. I've got some ribbons here that we're going to put in as well. I have a natural 1.5, and I have a 2.5 in the sunflowers. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, so what we're going to do first is we're going to put in the mesh, then we'll make a bow, then we'll put in the sunflowers and the ribbons, okay? So I'm going to take these here and we're just going to, hello, welcome everybody. I'm just going to kind of roll the ends once, twice, and then we're going to scrunch it up the center. So I'm not using my dowel to do, neat little curls or anything like that today. All right, and then we'll pinch this in the center. So we're going to use the greenery on the pine here to be our ties. So I'm just going to grab a few ties. Let's take, I don't want to go too high, so let's go right here. And I'm just going to put these in, and I'm going to use those ties, and I'm going to twist that around there to hold it in place. All right, so we're going to put that there. And I've only got like 8 of these. That was what was on the roll, so we're going to go with it. And we don't need a whole lot of them anyway because I'm going to put a bunch of sunflowers in here. So we're not making a mesh wreath. We're going to make a sunflower wreath. So we're going to put a couple of these in. So if you're new and you haven't seen me before, my name is Dawn. I'm with Wreath Decor by Dawn. Here, Ron. And I do my lives on Wednesdays and Fridays on my page. I do Wednesdays on Facebook and Fridays on YouTube. Sunflowers are bright and shiny. Cheery. It's not shiny. Why did I say shiny? Today's been one of those days. If you were on my YouTube live, you know what I'm talking about. Today's one of those days. I never know what's coming out of my mouth or what's going off my table. It's just been one of them days. All right, so now we're going to flip around. We're going to do the other side. So I don't have any other filler greenery, but once I get done, if I think I need any greenery, we can always add it. What am I doing? I was going to do a ruffle. But I didn't pull any other greenery because I'm going to be putting a lot of sunflowers in this one. Now this swag itself here came from, I have to think for a second. I believe this one came from Carolina Pottery, which is a store we have here in North Carolina. They have a couple other ones, but they're not nationwide, so. They do look like sunshine. Anything that makes us feel happy and cheerful and puts us in a good mood is good for me. Not a whole lot else going on. I'm getting ready to have surgery myself on Tuesday. Nothing major, just some carpal tunnel surgery for my hand I've been dealing with. I had my right hand done in December, and now we're going to do my left hand. So we'll get that done, taken care of, and hopefully I won't ever have to deal with it again. All right, so there we are with our mesh. So all that mesh was a leftover roll. Actually, this is from the wreath that I did. Actually, it was last Friday on this live. I did the lemonade wreath. This was the mesh we used for that, and this was what was left over. So I'm using that up, getting it out of my stash. All right, let's make a bow real quick, and then we'll put in the tails and the sunflowers. How about that? All right, so I might do 2 bows. I'm not quite sure. Let me move this out of the way so y'all can see what I'm doing here. All right, I wanted some black in this, so I'm going to try this plaid and see how that works. Don't know how it's going to look, but I guess we're going to find out together. Well, that pin isn't going to be any good anymore. Let's turn this around the right way here. If y'all wouldn't mind sharing this, I would really appreciate that. All right, so I am doing 8-inch tails. I'm not doing a long tail on this one because we're going to be putting ribbon tails in, and then I'm going to be using the black to do like a little like cheater bow. So I'm going to do 5.5-inch loops. And I think I'm going to do 3 on each side. I really like the sunflower ribbon. It didn't work. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah. Luckily, my right hand has been fine. It's taken a little bit longer to get the strength back than what I thought it would. But then I had a really bad carpal tunnel, so I was right on the edge of permanent damage, they said. So that one had to be done right away because I had let it go for so long. Thank you for sharing. I really do appreciate it. And if you're new to my page, I would love for you to come over and follow me as well. I do my live on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then I'm on YouTube on Fridays at 2:30 Eastern in the afternoon. All right, so I'm doing 3 loops on each side. That one needs to be a little bit longer. There we go. So we're going to cut those. We won't leave them there. All right, so I think I'm going to do this. It's like a plaid, but it's with the dash checks. It's not really an actual plaid. All right, this one's going to be a little bit shorter at 5. Excuse me. Hiccup. That I'm going to do. Let's do 2 of these. And then I think we will try it. Maybe we'll put the black on top. See how that looks. So that's 2 loops there. Kathy, were you on last night? I didn't see you. Did you take some time off? All right, let's see how this is going to look on top. Don't know why I always make them so long. I know I'm not going to be needing them that long. All right. We're going to do 2 loops with this as well, and these are going to be at 4.5 inches. Just slightly smaller. Maybe we'll do, let me think here. Yeah, let's do 2 of them. And designing for you. All right, there we go. We got 2 on those. I have to cut that off. I don't know what that is. Looks like they forgot a thread or something. That one doesn't need to be as long. This one doesn't either. Just leave those for now. All right, I'm going to take a zip tie. And I'm going to use a black one since we finished off with that black ribbon. So I did 3 loops with the sunflower ribbon on each side. Then I did 2 loops with the plaid, the check plaid. Then I did 2 loops with the black plaid. All right, I'm putting another zip tie through the back so that we can use that to clip it, or to attach it, I should say, to the frame. All right, so I'm not going to fluff it right now, but I'm going to spread these out just a little to make sure I don't have any kinks in my loops before I tighten it down real tight. I don't know how people do it who do multiple lives in one day. I did a live earlier today and my throat is like dry as can be now. All right, so everything here looks good. We can tighten this down and then we'll fluff it out once we get it on the swag. 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if any of these bows have names because I don't keep track. It's kind of like flowers for me. I don't know the names of flowers and I don't know the names of bows. I just make them. All right, that's tight enough. Let me clip this off. And then we have our other one here, and this is what we're going to use to attach it. Let me get this out of the way real quick. Really like this ribbon. Need to get me some more. Don't know where it came from though. Doesn't have a thing on it. I will find out. All right, I'm going to get this out of the way. Might need it again, so I'm not going to put it away. But let's get our swag back up here and let me move these ribbons out of the way so y'all can see what's going on here. Whoops. Don't want to throw that away. All right. Let's pull this back up. So I am going to put the bow about here. I don't want it at the top. I think we're going to go right in here. So I'm going to move these branches out of the way. I'm going to take this, put it through the back. So these forms come with a wired spine, a thick wired spine, and that's what I want to zip tie this to. So I just go in there where those branches are, open them up, grab that zip tie, and lift this up and fold these down just a little bit more. So I don't want my bow looking sunk in the center. So I'm using a black zip tie so you won't even see it. once it gets on here. But I do want to put that locking mechanism to the side. There. There we go. And I don't want to pull it too tight, like I said, because we don't want it to look sunken in the center. So once I lay these branches down a little bit, it'll help. There we go. And then we'll spread these out. I will show you all this in just a second here. Let me spread out my loops. Yeah, I want that there. And then we'll cut down the tails on the bow and dovetail those. I don't need them real long, but I'm not making them the same as the loops. All right, let's get that out of the way. Thank you. So there's the bow. I'm still clipping that, but I wanted to show you that. And then if we want, we can put another smaller bow down at the end. So just with the mesh and the bow on here, it looks pretty, but we're going to kick it up a notch. There we go. So we will spread these out here. There. Thank you. All right, so there's that. Lay those down. We don't need these popping up like that. All right. So there we go again. It's kind of hard to see the whole thing because it's so long. So it's a 30-inch swag, but when you pull everything out, it's about 32 inches total when it's finished. All right, now we're going to take our ribbons and put those in. So I have 8 of them here, and I'm using the natural and I'm using the sunflower. So I'm going to put one of each of those in with our mesh or near our mesh. Thank you. Oh, absolutely. I'm happy to be able to help. I like to do that. I like to help them out. I know that because when I needed it, there were people there for me. So I'm just going to spread these out. Do like almost a little crisscross pattern there. That one may not work too well because it's going to be on top of the bow. So I cut these ribbons at 13 inches. I wasn't sure 12 was going to be long enough, but if we need to cut them down, we can do that. But I just wanted to make sure that they would be long enough because you can't add to it. Hello from Alabama. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. So for those who don't know me, my name is Dawn. My business is Wreath Decor by Dawn. I am from North Carolina. All right, well, we've got 2 more to put in, and then I will hold this up for you again. I know it's hard when I'm working on a table like this, but it's harder for me to do it on a stand, so it's just easier this way. Now these come with a little hook or loop on the back for you to hang it, but it is really small and really only big enough for like a nail or something, not even big enough to put like a wreath hanger on it. So I will show you how to take the branches and make your own when we get done. All right, we're going to spread these at the bottom out. Do a little crisscross here. There we go. All right. And we can still cut anything down that's too long. So there we go with that. All right. Now I want to take these right here. These are cut at 18 inches. And I'm going to just take them, fold them in half. And I'm going to go about 4 inches or so. And I'm going to pinch it. And then we're going to put these in each tie as well. And then we will spread these out as well. I did not dovetail those yet, so I'll do that at the end. You didn't miss very much. We just put the ribbons in that on. I'm putting the last of the ribbons on now, and then I'm going to put the sunflowers in. So far I put in some leftover mesh. This is a teardrop swag. It's 30 inches long. We put in some leftover mesh from last week's project. If you were on here and saw the lemonade wreath I did, I used the leftover mesh from that, which was about 8 pieces cut at 20 inches, and filled that in. And now I put some ribbons on that I cut at about 13 inches. And then this little ribbon here I cut at 18 inches, and we are putting in little cheater type bows with that. So I'm folding it in half, pinching it in the center, and then we're twisting our tail out so that we'll have a little bow popping up out of each one. And I am using the ties on the wreath or the swag to put everything on. So we don't have to use like pipe cleaners or anything like that. We just use the pine tips that are already on the swag. So it just gives a little pop of a loop up there like that. Let me do this side real quick, and then I will hold it up for you. So really all we had were 8 ties on this swag here. It is a teardrop swag. We're not putting a sign or anything like that on here either. It's just the florals and the mesh and the ribbons. Kind of a nice little change. Hello, Myra. All right, so this one, and then we got one more. I like the black. I think it gives it a little pop, don't you? Can you see it? No, it's fine. You're not late, hon. All right, so I really like the black. I think I like it. I wasn't sure I was going to, but I think I like it. Of course, it will look a lot better when we get the flowers in. So there we go with the ribbons. So we're done with all of that. Now we can put the florals in and be done with that. I'm going to cut my tie off of the back here for the bow. Don't need that anymore. All right, so let's cut up some flowers and put them in here. Whoops. Knocking stuff off my table again today. All right, so these came from Hobby Lobby. I think these are like $9.99 and then 50% off. So not too bad. Come on, we're stuck together now. What happened here? Oh, wow. Thank you. All right, so I'm just going to clip all these off. I don't think we're going to need the greenery part, but we'll just leave it on there for the moment. I'll take it off as I go. I just want to get these cut off. I'm cutting them kind of long just because it's got a little notch on the stem, so I'm just cutting it off there. All right, there's one. So I won't cut both because I don't know if we'll need both, but I am going to cut some of those after. Let's do these. I wish I had gotten bigger, whoops, sunflowers. That's why I have two bunches. So this has got a bunch of leaves on here, and I don't need all of these leaves. And they're not pretty leaves anyway. I like the black ribbon too. Yeah. I thought it would with the sunflowers. Yeah, we're just going to go with that. So I'm going to cut these down a little bit more. Take off some of these leaves. I don't like these other leaves, but I want that sunflower sticking up. So anybody got any plans for the weekend? Whoops, I guess we need to take the tag off, don't we? Anybody doing anything fun? Thank you. You know, Hobby Lobby's tags are like crazy hard to get off. Anybody else have a problem with that? I call them nuclear tags because they are just, they would survive anything. And they always put them in the most inconvenient place. Hello, welcome. Y'all don't forget to share this, okay? If you wouldn't mind. All right, so we're going to start with these, and we are definitely going to need more because I really want a bunch of sunflowers in here. All right, so I have my glue pot going over here to the side, and I'm going to cut these probably down a little more as we go down to the bottom, but I'm just going to start randomly putting them in, and the glue will stick really well to these pine bases. So that one's going to go there. Come on. And we're just going to lift up a little bit and put that right in there and just kind of shake it and let it touch all that greenery around it. We'll do this one. See, this probably needs to be cut down just a little. Oops. So let's cut that one down a little bit. And we'll put this one right in here. Let's go right here maybe. Sorry, I'm talking to myself here. Thank you. right there, I think. So I think I'm going to do 3 or 4 on each side, and then down the center I'll do a couple. Maybe 3 down each side. We'll see. Shake that. No, I like it this way. I was trying to move around the ribbons and see if maybe that looked a little better that way, but all right, so we're gonna do this one down here, and then I have those little miniature ones, and we're gonna put those in, peek them out here and there. So there's those 3. Let's do on the other side. They don't have to go in the exact same spot on the other side, but we want them to be close. So like this one can go up here. I'm going to put one up at the top too. I really wish I'd have gotten bigger sunflowers though. All right, let's do another one right here. So you don't always need a sign and all that. This one needs to be cut a little more. Much better. Thank you. Let's do one in the center, right there. Oh, yeah, scissors are not going to cut that. Yeah, not going to happen. So this one I cut a little shorter. Come on. Get the glue strings off. Come on. I like to hang on there. That one there. Yeah, we're going to do this one right down here at the end. I'm going to lift up this, oops, ribbon in that and put that right in there. Thank you. Hey, CT. I want another one up top, so let's grab this one. We don't need it very long, so it's going to go right in here, I think. Thank you. All right, let me look at this real quick and see where I need more. I think we're good with the bigger ones, maybe some of the smaller ones. Hello, welcome. Thank you for sharing. I do appreciate that. I feel like I need one right down here, another one. Probably be too many, but we're going to do it anyway. Not that one. Let's try this one. Like I said, we could always put a little bow down here too. Maybe that's what I'll do, is put a bow, a little 3-loop bow right there. No. Sorry, I'm just looking to see. I want one right here. Right here. Thank you. Let me see what this would look like. Stay with me. Stay with me. Just gonna try a little 3-loop bow here. Let's see what it looks like. And then we'll cut the tail off. Oh, just what I didn't want to do. I did it anyway. Oh, we'll use brown, I guess. So I'm just taking a half a pipe cleaner and sticking it on here. We'll see if I like this or if not. We'll take it off. Not a big deal. Might be too big. I might have to use a smaller ribbon maybe. Let's see how we like this. Maybe not. I'm going to put it on here and find out though. So I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I really do appreciate y'all hanging out with. I don't know, what do we think? Do we like that or no? I don't know if I like that. I really don't. I might have to do it with the smaller ribbon. I don't think I like it. But, ouch. I didn't want to do the black because they got 2 of those right there, and I thought maybe that would be too much. But I think I might need to do it with the smaller. You like it? It might be too big. It sticks out more than the other one, that's for sure. But you know what? I'm going to leave it for right now, and I will hang it up. And maybe I just need to adjust the loops and make them a little bit smaller. Maybe that. Maybe add in a loop of the black. I don't know. I'll hang it up and check. I'll have to see. The sunflower ribbon, yeah, that would be a good one too. Maybe I could do that. Oh, let's see. Let's try it real quick. We got a minute. You all ain't got nowhere to go, do you? All right, so we're going to do 6. And what did I say? Let's do a little bit smaller. See, I did 6 before, but let's do... Yeah, let's go a little bit smaller. In for the day. I don't know what we're doing. I got to figure out dinner first, so... And then I'll be in for the day as well. I have got a busy weekend ahead. Got to get ready for my surgery, and I'm still going to do my lives next week, so I want to prep everything ahead since I will be one hand down. But luckily it's my left hand, so I'll still be able to do my stuff that I need to do. All right, let's try this. Get another pipe cleaner. Let's go this way. Yeah, I haven't been out of the house today, so. Thank you, Nancy. I'm having carpal tunnel surgery done on my left hand. We did my right hand at the end of last year, and now we're doing my left hand. I don't know why I twisted that so many times. So, which I'm not worried about my left hand, because it's not my dominant hand. So I'll be able to do more. It really wasn't too bad when I had it done. It was just that because it was my dominant hand, I'm not used to using my left hand for things, and there was only a couple of things that were difficult. We were talking about that on my live earlier today. But I don't see it being an issue this time since it's the left, and I didn't have any great pain or anything like that. So, oh, you went out for lunch today? Nice. I love doing stuff like that. All right, we're going to put this one in and call it a night. Oh, well, thank you. I'm hopeful that, I'm sure that it will be, because the left hand's not as bad as what the right hand was. The right hand was the one we were concerned about, because it had really, really bad damage. But thankfully, it's been okay. It's just taken a little longer to get some strength back into it now. But it's healing up really good. So, all right. Let's see. Do we like this? Let's dovetail this. Get that off of there. Get this off of here. And then we will, whoops, be done. I don't know why. Those are, I cut it the wrong way. Doggone it. Those are brand new scissors, and they feel like they're 10 years old. Need to get me some better scissors. All right. I think that was a better plan. Thank you very much for suggesting that. Yeah, I had it in December 31st, as a matter of fact. I had it New Year's Eve, and this one I'm having Memorial Day. I like having surgery on holidays, apparently. All right, there we go. And I will take a better picture of this and post it in the comments below. Thank you all. It'll be great. It'll be good. The other one went well. I'm expecting this one to go well, so just as good. So, all right, guys. I think that's going to do it for me tonight. So have a great evening, and I will see you all later. All right. Good night, guys. Bye.